What's going on? We back with some breaking news. Here's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boston Clinic. And don't forget, we doing live commentary, live scoring this weekend, Saturday, for the PBC card on Fox. It's Showtime. Headed by Broner, Rios, and Danny Garcia. But seems like back January 29th of this year, 3 in the morning approximately, Omar Figueroa was booked for DUI, Indian Wells Department in Riverside County, California, booked him for DUI. And, this is crazy. Broner saying F my parents and groping the woman in Lenox Mall in Atlanta. And Omar Figueroa got a DUI in California a couple weeks ago. About a couple weeks ago. And what's the kicker about it? He was listed at 170 pounds. That's what the Indian Wells, the police department, put his weight at. He was 30 pounds heavier than his contracted weight, which was about 3 months out. So he had a lot of weight to lose. And this fight between Adrien Broner and Omar Figueroa looking like it ain't going to happen. April 21st, Gervonta Tank Davis and Billy Dibbs haven't come to an agreement for what I understand. And that ain't a headliner as well. It looks like the April 21st card for PBC in Brooklyn, New York at the Barclays Center may be canceled or looking to be canceled because Omar Figueroa's been drinking. Adrien Broner's been groping women. And saying F his family. And what is Adrien Broner doing in Atlanta anyway? Kevin Cunningham, the guy he's rumored to be training with, is stationed in West Palm Beach, Florida. So what is this dude doing in Atlanta? And Omar Figueroa is in California, and Indian Wells is famous because of the tennis tournament they do have there. Every now and again, every year. But dang, man, it seems like both of these guys can't stay out the way. And it seems like Omar Figueroa had 30 pounds to drop. Broner looked like he was closer to the 140-pound limit, way closer than Omar Figueroa. But I know people have been getting on Adrien Broner. You got to call a spade a spade. You got to give equal criticism out to both of these guys. And I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Both of these guys are, nutcases right now. And Omar Figueroa, a guy you think who was, 30 pounds over the 140-pound weight limit, would not be drinking and living a clean lifestyle. And, it looked like, I'm just going to say, it looked like Al Heyman might have to get his business in order, with some of these fighters. And he might have to, do some counseling, or he might have to cut some of these guys off because they definitely enjoy indulging and making a lot of money, but they're not taking the sport serious. And I know, back in the 70s and, the 80s, a lot of guys did, a lot of controlled substances and stuff of that nature have been rumored. I ain't gonna say no professional names, but yeah, these dudes are drinking. It seemed more than one PBC fighter drinking. If I was to tell you the guy that I seen drinking, on Instagram Live, you guys would probably be, wild the hell out. But a lot of these guys do drink. But he's in camp though. This ain't between fights. This dude Omar Figueroa is in camp. He's trying to lose a lot of weight, and you out here drinking with a DUI. A lot of these guys don't respect the game no more, man. Maybe he wasn't taking Adrien Broner serious himself. Maybe he felt like, he ain't got to train 100%, just make the weight, and he was going to show up and beat Adrien Broner. So if this fight does go on, it throws a huge monkey wrench into this fight. And if it does continue to go on once again, I think the market value for this fight just went up. The publicity just went up. This is a very interesting fight now. Both guys are trouble. Both guys have police run-ins. And the women love a bad guy. They love a trouble guy. And, it's going to be the jailbait. That's what this card should be called, jailbait. Well, on a serious note, man, hopefully, this guy gets his life in order and gets his DUI in order. And, people wondering, like, what is he doing in California? Joel L. Diaz, former trainer Timothy Bradley and boxing coach of Omar Figueroa. I'm pretty sure he got a gym close to there. I know he trains out there in California, so train out there with Joel Diaz. So, it's crazy, man. Because Omar Figueroa had a lot to lose in this fight because I felt that if he beat Broner impressively, his market value would have went up, his PR would have went up, and he would have got a lot of publicity. He would have got a lot of celebrityism, if that's a word, which it probably ain't. He'd got all that promo, and he really would have been taken serious for calling out Earl Spence and trying to get that fight with Earl Spence, and he could have did big numbers in Texas. But he ain't booked, or he ain't, he gonna be charged, but, he got to spend some cheese to beat the case. But I can't believe it, though, man. DUI, while you in the training camp? I know Joel Diaz, like, man. And it's funny, they kept this on the wraps for a couple weeks now. And now Broner, is going through what he's going through. And Actually, Broner sat there and waited for the police to get him, so he's probably very confident he's gonna beat the case to throw some cheese and keep it moving. They have more, video out, and I believe Urban Media Mix has the little bit of the video out. It didn't show him groping her, but it showed that the woman pushing him back and stuff of that nature. But yeah, Omar Figueroa, January 29th, about 3 in the morning, booked for a DUI, and apparently he's 40 pounds overweight for the fight. But the fight is a few months out. He probably can lose the weight. But drinking probably explains why that weight ain't rolling off on him. But that April 21st card with Tank on the undercard, that could be in danger of not going on. But y'all know what it is. We out.